Steppish One here. Thought I'd give you guys a little review on a little toy I got in the mail today. Just got my brand new Redfield Revolution scope. It's a 3x9 with a 40mm objective. Really excited about getting this. I'm really excited to give it a shot, give this company a shot, see what their products are like, and if I like this scope, I will be making more purchases with them because I do have a couple other things on my list that they do offer an option for. I just wanted to kind of give you a brief overview of my scope, what I think of it as of now, if that's of any use to you, and just give you kind of some information on this company and who they are, where they came from, what they're doing. It's a really new thing. Like I said, they just came out in 2010 with this line of scopes. Redfield's been around since the early 1900s. It's an American-made company. They used to be really well known for their quality. Company closed its doors. People have bought the names here and there over the years. They never really came out with anything that is good, I guess, from what I know. I shouldn't say that because I never owned any of their older products, but 2008, Leopold, however you want to pronounce it, purchased the company, opened up the doors. Now they put American jobs in. These are made in Oregon, which I'm really happy about because a lot of the other scopes that I own are made in the Philippines or China or somewhere overseas where, I really don't know if they have the standards that we have here in America, and that's not being racist, and that's just my personal preference. I like American-made things, not because other countries make bad things, but that's just, hey, that's my preference, whatever, get over it, not a big deal. So check this out, guys. It's nothing fancy. It really isn't, and I don't mean that like nothing fancy. One of the guys that really led me to doing these kind of reviews, but it's not a fancy scope. It's really not. But hey, you know what? It's cheap, and it's supposed to be quality, and I'm gonna check that out and hopefully offer some insight to you guys. So obviously my review can't be too good. It's not on a gun. I haven't shot through it yet. Like I said, this is just a brief overview. Check it out. 40mm objective. I will be mounting this on a Ruger M77 chambered in 270. That's my hunting rifle, deer rifle. I'll be using it for whitetail this year, and then next November I'll be heading out to Montana to do some mule deer hunting. So I really hope this scope can perform for me. One thing I really liked about this scope that I wasn't really sure I was gonna have this because I have some other cheaper scopes, and is the dial for adjusting your magnification. A lot of my other scopes, I shouldn't say a lot of my other scopes, but other scopes I have, this is really sloppy. On this one, it is solid. It's nice, smooth, easy to do, but it's gonna stay put where you put it. It's you can beat this thing around in the brush in the woods, and it's not gonna go anywhere. But it is nice and smooth, so when you're zeroing in on that deer or whatever you're gonna be shooting, pronghorn, wild boar, for that matter, it's gonna be nice. You're gonna stay on target while you're adjusting your magnification. It is stamped with Redfield's name right there on the side, and then they've also got their little red mark up there on the front of the scope. Other features of this is they gave it what they call the illuminator lens system, which is supposed to help gather light in low light conditions. And I tell you what, I took this out tonight after shooting hours just to see what it was like and how much light it could gather, and I was blown away. It was like somebody turned a flashlight on. I mean, it's going to extend your hunting time by, I would say, a good 20 minutes, half hour in the woods. And you whitetail hunters out there know that those are the best shooting hours. That's the best time. That's when you're going to catch the big boys coming out of the woods, is right before dark or just at dark. Follow your state laws. Don't go shooting after you're not supposed to be shooting. It's not what I'm saying, but hey, sometimes things happen. So other things on this are the windage and elevation adjustments. This is a pretty cool feature, I thought. Not unlike some other scopes that are out there, but nonetheless, it's got it, and I like it, so I'll show it to you. Quarter click, or one click for quarter MOA adjustments. So if I click this once, either direction, and that's going to adjust my shot 1/4 of an inch at 100 yards. So it's pretty easy to figure out what you need to do with that. Really easy, really solid clicks and adjustments. Some of you guys may be going, what are you doing? Why are you clicking like that? You're going to screw it up. The cool thing about this is see that little washer there with the notch marked out on it? That is your zeroing point. So once you get this this scope bore sighted and all set up on your rifle how you want it, where you want it, you simply move that washer to where your zero's at, and now you have instant zero marks on your scope. So say you're shooting across a valley in Colorado at an elk or something, you got to make that windage adjustment because you're probably going to have to. You don't have to worry about knocking your scope off zero, because as soon as you're done, you just slap it right back to that notching point and you're good to go next time you need to go and use your rifle. Really like that feature. That's a big thing to me. You know, because I used to get leery about making those adjustments on my scope, and I would just try to do it offhand and figure it out. But no, I really don't need to worry about that. And that's something I like for sure. Without shooting it, there's not a whole lot more I can tell you about it. You know, you can go to redfield.com and you can check out their line of scopes, or they just really have the Revolution series, but they are available in different magnification and different objectives. So you can check that out. They also make rangefinders and binoculars and spotting scopes. So if you're in the market for something like that, it's worth checking out. I'm really excited to try it out though. Like I said, new company, newer company, under new ownership. It should be good though. I mean, Leupold's got their name right on the box. You can see that there. So that gives me high hopes. Yeah, it doesn't have the gold rings, I know, but hey, they put their name on the box. That's all I can ask for. And I've only paid $139 for this scope. This is the 3x9x40. It retails for $159.99, but if you like Cabela's on your Facebook, well, if you did, they sent everyone on there a $20 coupon, good for anything. So I decided to take that coupon and apply it towards this, just because I thought it was a good looking scope, and so that's what I got. And actually, I returned a Nikon Monarch series as soon as I got that coupon, because I said, you know what, heck, for $140, if the scope's a piece of junk, you know, hey, I'm out $140, but it's not that big of a deal compared to what I could be spending on a scope. Oh, one thing I also forgot to show you is this adjustable eyepiece. So you got a lock ring here, and you can adjust your eye relief or your eyepiece here to where you want it. As soon as you get to where you want, you got the reticle all focused in. Simply tighten that lock ring back down. Good to go. You don't have to worry about it. It's all set up. Oh, and also on mine I got what they call an AccuRange reticle, which gives you different points to go off of for different yardages. So where the crosshairs are, where those meet, I'm going to sight that in at 200 yards, and then every mark below that, it goes from 200 to 300 to 400 to 500 yards. And that's without making any adjustments up here. That's just simply by using the reticle. There's a really cool video on YouTube of them shooting that actually, and it's amazing. His target acquisition time on that is just simply amazing. So I have high hopes for that too. But hey, I'll let you guys go. Shut up here. And as soon as I get this mounted on my gun and I take some shots at the range, I will definitely let you know how it performed and how I liked it, and give you a little bit better review, a solid review of somebody that's actually used it. So, but hey, check it out. Go to redfield.com. I think you'll like them. Don't buy it till I shoot it, and then you can find out if it's even worth the money, worth your time. Take it easy, guys. Seppish1 out.